already waiting or you're watching a replay. I thought I was going to be early, and then I realized I didn't eat anything. I thought it was a good idea that I did. So let me just see. Oh, maybe I need to unthread this machine now. Or hide that thread. Maybe this will be okay, I think. So there is like a full mirror closet over here, so it's weird. I don't know. I was like, I don't really know. Like, I have to learn in this space, like, what is best. Hey, Desiree. Hi, Muriel. I also have to figure out how exactly I'll actually read comments because I think I can read them from my laptop. So I'm just gonna bind Rosies. I have 7 of them that need binding. I just do it last, even after I put the straps on. So I also have the new More Me Know binding to try. I was gonna do it on one. So in my last vlog, I thought that I had bought, who drew a cat on it? I thought I had bought this one and it was already on the website, but it turns out I just bought the old size. But I have the red and the pink and the new, and it's perfect that I have the pink because I made this one in December, I think. No, maybe, but I haven't bound it. So this will be perfect. Oh my gosh, a bunch of comments. Okay. Oh no, it's not sunny in San Diego right now. Hi, Sonia and Rory and Melissa, and Jaded and Cindy and Rhonda and Ria and Nicole and Linda. I think that's everyone. So it is, I feel like I definitely need my iPad like right here, but I don't even know if it's charged. Is my new space going to be hotter in the summer? So yes, but so my bed used to be right here, but there's a window right here, and we have a window AC that'll be there. I guess I'll just have to turn it off whenever I'm recording or like going live or whatever, because it's noisy and it runs like nonstop. I should probably get a new one. I probably will get a new one, because we've had that one. May 1st will be 6 years ago that we bought this house. So yeah, probably time for a new one. Oh, sewing a Rosie. Nice. Hey, Sandra. Yeah, so I have been sewing, but I have been sewing cat toys. I'm not having fun doing it. It's a mess up here, but before I start, okay. So right now, my cutting table is 2 rows of totes of my fabric with a Walmart folding table on top. Yeah. I'm working on clearing out our clothes from this closet so I could use it for storage. I actually used my heat press for the first time. I need to clean the bathroom. But I have, let's see here, the cylinder arm cat toy industrial, and I promise this is my 1181. So the idea, there's a bunch of crap down this little hallway because I'm trying to move things out and stuff, but this whole wall is going to be cube storage, so it's gonna be really nice. But I replaced my IKEA order yesterday. It was very expensive. I think it was more expensive than it was originally when I had bought stuff for the basement. I've had like 5 calls to IKEA over like refund things and like delivery things and stuff. So I think next week I get my new shelves. Hopefully. We'll see. I have it like all planned out. I'll record a clip for my vlog. Because even if I get them next Wednesday, I do not think I might be able to put together my new cutting table before that vlog goes up. Also, if like the outside noise is bad, I'm gonna close this window. Portable AC. Oh, maybe. I'll have to look. Yeah, Star and Leo were both hanging out in here last night, but right now I don't think there are any cats up here. Star's really mad because she usually sleeps in my clothes in this closet and they're not there now. Wayfair. Yeah, my mom had good experience with Wayfair, but I am specifically getting like all of the calyx shelves, and I have it like planned out really like I use this website called Floor Planner, and I have like the full dimensions and everything, and I'm really excited for what's coming, but IKEA is kind of behind the times on gift cards and refunds and the way they inform you about your deliveries. It's a lot. So the basement shelves, my boyfriend wanted to cut off the damaged sections, but I was like, the way those are built, and they're just like the ones from like Walmart and Target, you would have to support the bottom so that they don't just flop apart. And by the time I would cut off the bottom row of all of them, it would leave me with like really weird size. It's not worth it. And yeah, if I had to move them up here too, like I have drug a couple of them up the basement stairs, and there's like a side door to outside to the driveway. I have drug them backwards up the stairs by myself and just like pushed them out the door, and there's like a drop and they just fell apart. But I do have a couple that like were stacked on top of other shelves, and so all of those are basically going to go in this closet for storage. So I am enjoying the light in here though. Like there's a window there, there's 4 windows there, there's a side window at the top of the steps, and when the kids are playing outside I can hear them. And I can stick my phone out the window and see the trampoline, and that's how I was able to yell at them to take the scooter off the trampoline the other day. All right, I am gonna sew. Yeah. The hard thing is my boyfriend is like working in Chicago now, and he's like flying back every weekend, so I have to drop him off on I have to pick him up on Fridays in Cleveland and drop him off on Sundays. So I just talked to him. He's like, I'm coming home tomorrow night. I was like, yeah, I know. And he's like, are you gonna make me work all weekend again? I was like, I mean, I have a couple things I want you to do. And I was like, I was gonna joke that you'd be ready to go home or go back to work. That's always the joke. I think I can do a couple with this in here. Oh, I guess I gotta put my chair up. It is nice having carpet, which I know a lot of people don't like carpet, or like they don't like it for like sewing rooms. But I'll tell you what, after being in the basement for the last 6 years, it just feels real nice. And I feel like all I have to do is run the vacuum and the floor will be nice. And as Thea said, There's not a bunch of spiders up here. And I was like, all right, yeah, you're right. I mean, not that there aren't any. I hope that this machine works. Not that it wouldn't, but I haven't sewn on it since we moved it up here. But I told Mike, I was like, I mean, I do have some things I need you to do this weekend. But, like, at least all the industrials are on the second floor. And he was like, well, that wasn't hard. I was like, because you had help. He's like, we could have done it. I'm so glad I didn't have to. See if I can remember how to sew. I'm joking, kind of. I haven't touched a bag since I was at Sew Whatever Weekend. Oh, Maria! Thanks. Welcome to the Perfect Pals. Yeah, I don't like spiders at all. I got bit by one. I guess you can't really see it. There's like a scar right here. And then like the Band-Aid I used, because it was like really bad, I was allergic to the adhesive on the Band-Aid. So sometimes like if I get the right like suntan, you can see the circle from like where the spider bite happened, and then like the Band-Aid, it's really bad. Did I JB weld my gas tank? No, not yet, because Mike hasn't been home to do it. But I think I'm just gonna buy a new one. Wooden light, yeah. Yeah, I was thinking of hanging my zipper wall over these, but the light like bounces off the mirrors and it is kind of nice. So yeah, the person we bought the house from, he does like reclaimed barnwood work. So this whole wall is like a feature, and then the trim around all the windows, and then when I clean the bathroom and it doesn't look like I haven't cleaned it in forever because I didn't care. I'll share that. It is like the whole counter and like the doors and the shelves and everything are like custom woodwork. Okay, which one am I do first? Maybe I'll try Lauren's binding first. Okay, so this is the only one I've made with a clear pocket so far, but I freaking love it. Hey Beth! I need to make more. Shoot, today's Thursday. I was gonna open my next pre-order yesterday. I'm trying real hard. But the reason I was saying that is I wanted to do clear and webbing. I need to reorder the black version of this in 1-inch. I'm almost out, so if you were wanting any of that, I would suggest ordering it. Don't have a lot left, although I should probably check inventory too. But I'll get more. And I might do the bats in 1.5 inch because I've gotten a decent amount of orders for that recently too, in 1-inch. And words. Oh, I made a pink ombre, so I can do that in 1-inch and 1.5 inch. I made a pastel rainbow ombre that matches, like the colors are from my pastel stars. What else? I don't know. I'm open for suggestions. Okay, so this binding is, yeah, also, so this is waterproof canvas I cut, and then this is the binding from where we know. It will not fray, but you can't trim it, because if you trim it, it will fray. So what we're going to do when we fold it over again, we're gonna have to tuck it in. So we're gonna like treat it like it's double fold bias tape. Yeah, like that. It's been a while. Forgive me. I need a couple clips. Oh, also, we chopped my Silnerum table. We like took 14 inches off of it. It's crazy. I guess something too, I can't snip the corners of this. I bet I could. I don't know. I'm not sure. Like when you go around the curve, you would notch it. I'm afraid to do that though. Well, good news. It works. What happened? Hang on. I got an error. I don't know what's wrong. Did I not plug something in right? I know I didn't plug the laser back in, but I really don't care about the laser. Also, oh, that's probably it. What is this one? I don't think I plugged the synchronizer in. Hold, please. So sorry. Okay, so those need to go there. That plugs in there. Mike told me that he had like put it back together. So I thought that he plugged it all back in. It's just not plugged in. Like the synchronizer isn't or something. Hang on. That should work. No, the fuse is fine. And so is the breaker. There we go. It just wasn't plugged in. I have not used my 1181 since I made my purse paw video on April 3rd. Makes me sad. I used the Cat Toy Brittany 1181 at So Whatever Studio though. So it is a little weird not being able to notch it. But I think once you like get used to that, and just like used to how you're going to go around the corners with it, curves. Yeah. Just have to get used to how you hold it. Oh, also, I have a decent amount of retail on my website still too. Just saying. Hey, Dad. I don't know if you find this to be true, but there's something really satisfying about sewing binding on the cylinder arm. Yes. I'll only do it on here. I don't care if I need to thread the machine just to do it. Okay, so you can trim this, like you can cut it, but then take a lighter, where'd it go, and just like heat seal it. If you've ever worked with like gross grain ribbon, that's basically what it's like. It feels like a thin ribbon. I think Lauren had mentioned maybe getting it wider to use it for card slots, and I think that would be really cool. Gonna lurk. Need a Starbucks refresher. Oh yeah, the half off. That ends at like 6, right? So we could go get something when I pick my son up, but then he's gonna want something, and that's like. Now that my cylinder arm and I are no longer fighting and have become besties, it's going really well. I love it. What model do you have? I have the Texo 4800 Pro. I did not choose it. I had an opportunity to get it, and it was a really good opportunity. So that is how I wound up with it. But I do like it. If I like am top stitching a bag or something, or binding, you know, whatever it is, and I'm like, I don't want to mess up a single stitch. I don't want any doubt that there's going to be a skip stitch. Come to it. I'm going to go ahead and sew the other side on right now before I start folding it over. I would like love to have like the Juki one just because I really like my Jukis, but it's fine. 2750 plus. I think it's Pro. Because I think they're both called Pro. Yeah, so yours is similar. But you've got that second pedal. I don't have that. I still have the knee lift. I don't know the other differences. But my friend Lauren used to have this one. I got it from her. She ended up getting a Thor cylinder arm, and she really likes it. Glad you're alive, because I need to work on retro strikes. I got mine in the mail, but I haven't opened it yet. I need to record it for my vlog. Oh yeah, Rhea has the Thor. Going from my Juki 1181N to the Texo is really hilarious. My right leg doesn't know what it's supposed to be doing, pushing the pedal or lifting the foot. That's hilarious. Is that the new wider binding from Wormy? No. It will be available May 1st, or is it available now? It might be a May 1st unless they put it on the website. But no matter what, they won't be back packing orders until I think they said Tuesday, so won't go out until the 30th or the 1st. The curves are a little tricky. I think you probably could notch into it just slightly, because it's not going to be like a raw edge, and it is just the binding. Like, I can't really see it coming undone. I'm gonna try it. Last corner. Just tiny little notches. Oh yeah, that's like so far in on the stitch line. I'm definitely going to need to be vacuuming up here though, because I tend to just clip my threads and let them fall on the floor. So off one, well, I'm assuming, yeah. Okay, this says 5-yard cut. I don't know what this was. I'm guessing it was a 5-yard cut. But if it was, because you need 36. Maybe it was a 4-yard cut. I'll figure it out later. But you can bind 2. The 1181 is the 1181N. We just say 1181. At least I don't think there's a different version. Hey, Kira. Hi, George. Didn't announce it for May 1st. Yeah. Yeah, I think notching it is fine. I wouldn't go more than like 1/8 of an inch just in case. Georgie, you come up? Come here. Come say hi. George, say hi. Georgie. Oh, here he comes. Behind the camera, through the thread, under the thread. He's like, Mom, the window's here. And I closed it some, so now he's like bent down trying to look out the window. Okay, so I'm gonna fold it over. Ooh, hi from Spain. Okay, so this is where, with the binding method in the pattern, you just fold it over and then you stitch. But if you do that, you're going to end up with that. So you have to fold it like twice. So this will take a little bit longer, but it will look nicer because you won't have to like trim it with scissors and like have that raw edge. So it's kind of like personal preference. And for people like my friend Kira who have a hard time cutting the long strips of the waterproof canvas binding, you know, this pre-made, you don't have to cut it, which is really nice. Especially like I have problems sometimes. I will cut my pattern out and I'll be like using a waterproof canvas that I'm like cutting all sorts of spaces, and I'm like, oh, I need binding, and there's no strip left that's big enough. Yeah, well, the thread on my 8700 is like the thread stand is right there, so he went back behind the phone mount. Goof. The one thing that is weird up here is down in the basement I had like the open ceiling, we just sprayed it white, and I could hang like shop lights and my phone mount. Can't do that up here, which is fine. What's really nice is there is recessed lighting and it's dimmable. So when I come up here in the morning, I don't even have to turn any lights on because of the windows. And then like midway through the day, if it's like cloudy or something, I'll just turn them on. Oh, you know what? Right now they're dimmed all the way down, so they actually get a lot brighter. And it's so nice, like it's one light switch versus turning on like every single light. So that is nice. Once I'm like situated up here, I will really like it. There are things that like I am really enjoying already. Like the cats love that there's carpet on the floor and like they can hang out with me. There's George. What are you doing? What are you doing? yeah, so I folded this over. I am hoping, oh, broke a clip. Good job. I feel like you don't want to fold it too far. I think this is the thing you might have to get used to. Being me, I need to get used to it. I think, well, I don't want to stitch, okay. I'm going to stitch from the side that I folded, like sewed the first time, but I'm going to go in a little bit more than I normally do, just to make sure I catch everything. And I probably won't. It's fine. I'm so excited to have this one bound. It's only been sitting around for like 5 months. George Flounder. Sir, get down. You are in the way. Wait, did you just... He's just staring at the floor. Do you find it easier to bind bags on the cylinder arm? Yes, absolutely. Also, it gives me another reason to use it. Like, I can bind and I can top stitch on it, and then it makes me feel good that it is getting more use. I'm scared to look. A little. Okay, other than that spot where I didn't catch that, did it! Yay! I usually put the gusset together on my machine just so I don't have to like switch then. Watching from work would rather be sewing, I feel it. Yeah, so that was fine. It's not the prettiest job I've done, but like I said, I mean, like, this side looks real nice right there. Oh, and I used the clear version slip pocket on the inside of this one. Oh, apparently I did not heat seal that spot. Yeah, so this, the like edges where you cut will fray, but again, just treat it like webbing and zipper tape and heat seal it. Okay, so got to be careful where it starts folding over because I caught it last time. That's why that did that. But I just went like 1/8 of an inch in from my first stitch, and it did catch everything. I think I had it folded over a little bit further too, so that helps. I think definitely just once you get used to it. And I like to, everyone has like their own preferences, and that's cool. Don't all have to do it the same. Whatever works for you. I was using fold over bias tape to bind everything. And then when I tried Shannon's method that's in the pattern, I was like, oh, not going back. But there are like other things I'll use it for. Like when I make the beauty makeup bag, it's like a finished edge. I'll definitely do that. Okay. Gotta watch this spot. I think maybe I just start on it. I think when I sewed the gusset on this one, I did it at a 3/8 and I should have done 1/4. Moment of truth. I caught it all, but it wasn't folded over right there. It's fine. It's just binding. No one's gonna know if you don't tell them. I'm so excited this one's finally done. How long have you been sewing? I love everything you make. You do a very nice job of finishing. Oh, thank you. After I just showed you a mistake. I have been sewing George Flounder for like over 30 years, but like I haven't been like consistently sewing, but my grandma taught me how to sew when I was little. I've been running my business for 13 years, and leave it alone, George. You little butt. And I have been making bags for like 5.5 years. On my thread stand, I have these little Pusheen stuffies, and I just moved the one, and now he's trying to steal it. So George likes to steal my stuffies. He's knocking the one into the Would you like to show them what you're doing? You gonna stop now? Yeah. Anyways. I've been making bags for like 5.5 years. 5 years? I don't know. A while. You're not gonna get it. It's like clipped on there. But he steals my stuffies, and they've been in a tub for like the last 2 weeks. Ugh. So he hasn't been able to like have his nightly theft sessions, as we call them. And I'm really curious to see what he's gonna do once I set it all up, because usually I would wake up here and go downstairs, and I would find like one of my stuffies in the kitchen that he had taken out of the basement and left there. Occasionally he would bring them up here. Now he's back in the window. It looks so good. Once you find these, they just look so much better. Like, I've been wanting to share pictures of the ones I recently was working on, but the curves just don't look as nice. Like see, it just comes together so nice once you have the binding. So this one, oh, I just love it so much. It's so cute. I'm dropping in to say hi, give you thumbs up, watch the replay. I want to see you work the cylinder arm. Have a great day. You too. Thank you. What stabilizer do I use? So I use fusible fleece, like in the pattern. Okay, so if I'm making one with vinyl and waterproof canvas lining and like a woven, I'm going to use woven interfacing on the woven and then the fusible fleece in the pattern piece for it, and then fusible fleece on the gusset pieces, the back, and this piece. The white glitter was Sprite from Where We Know, and they don't have it anymore. I've been really hoping that maybe eventually it will come back though, but I think Lauren said it might not be possible. Have the pattern, haven't had a chance to make it yet. Must get to it. Yes, I love it so much. Okay, so this is the Lover Cat one. I almost kept this one. Not that I still couldn't, but I also ran out of light pink waterproof canvas when I was cutting it, so it has blue on the sides, and I actually really like it. I think it's really cute. Liz, keep meaning to tell you, I have your order. I just need to get the cotton lycra into it, and then I will send it tomorrow. Here's like the last one. I'm so sorry. Okay. It's so cute. Yeah, Sprite was like my favorite. What she have now? I feel like there was a new. Well, okay. There was this one, but it's not the same. Sprite is like still my favorite. I don't know if you can tell. Like this one, it just has like, the glitter is different. You're not gonna be able to tell, probably. It's fine. Okay. So now I'm going to use my waterproof canvas strips. George is very good at being in the way. He is what you could call a professional. Huh. You good at it? Last weekend, we were moving all the machines up here, and I said to Mike, can we paint this room pink tomorrow? And he was like, not happy. And he was like, just paint the whole house pink. And I was like, okay. He's like, just paint both the cars pink. I was like, I just really want to paint one car pink. And shortly after that is when he chopped 14 inches off of the cylinder arm table with the circular saw. And as soon as he turned the saw off and like his friend like was holding the piece, I said, oh, I think we've made a mistake. Can you put it back on? I think I'm funny. Love orange tabbies. Had two. Best cats ever. Gotta go. Have a good one. Oh, yes. I do love my orange boys. So want an orange girl. Probably shouldn't get one right now. Just got punch bowl and pink pumps. Ooh, nice. Yes. The ace glitters are so good. They're all good, but... Oh, I was like, there is a bump here. It's the trim on the front pocket. It's supposed to be there. It's okay. Is that what it was? No. You ready for this? I'm gonna finish and then I gotta fix this. I really messed up. How did I do that? I'll show you. So the tension on the machine I was using was a little messed up and it was late and I was trying to finish. So I'm really glad that I need to bind these because it like was looping. So I just sewed that into there. That's not good. It's really bad. The heck did I even do that? Maybe I will be keeping this one. No. And the thing is, I was like, what's there? Oh, no, it's okay. Like, the gusset was folded over and I got it. It's bad. Like, that's not a good look. I'm just gonna say it takes talent to mess up things like this, okay? Oh, it's alright. It'd be okay. That was so bad. It was like all the way there was so down. Yeah, see, it's a hidden talent you weren't even aware about. Yeah, because I like I like when you fold it over. I don't know. I kind of wing it every time too. I change it up. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Maybe I should start. Again, just really talented. Ooh. I probably should. If I had it zipped closed too, probably would be better. It's okay. I fixed it. So I'm like that too, because then the prettiest side of the binding is what you will see when it's open. Yeah. Yeah. Thankfully, you can't really tell. It'll go away. I'm gonna do it on the other side too. I just need to pay attention. So I had just bought a new cutting tabletop. And it's very long. And I was thinking I could put it in this closet and at least use it as like a shelf on top of some cubes. Leave my soot spray alone. But I was trying to think how I get it up here from the basement. And I think to round the corner from the basement steps to the kitchen, I'll have to open the side door and like stick it out. And then to get it up into here, I think I'm gonna have to open the window at the top of the steps and like let it hang out the window to get it around the corner. Make Mike do it. I'll figure it out. Love how bag's coming out so far. Nikki from Hex, by the way. Gotta get back to work. Can't wait to come back later and finish. Oh, yay. Hi, thank you. Hey, Lynette. Alright. Just pay attention, Brittany. Okay, I am gonna like close it. I think like can't fold as much if it's closed. Hey, Brenda. My cylinder arm is not new. I have had it for 13 months now. I picked it up St. Patrick's Day weekend last year. I don't use it a ton. I have a couple videos that I use it in though. I'll also switch to it at the end of videos to top stitch and bind. How do you like the Texo? I'm torn between that and the Thor 1341. I like it. I think it might be more expensive. I got it because I had the opportunity to get it from a friend. So like really good deal. Could not pass it up. I had wanted to get the Thor. I think it would be a good choice to get. I think if I could really, really pick, though, I'd probably get the Juki, but that's just because I really like my Jukis. So. I saw that we went up to the original Sewing and Quilting Expo in Cleveland last weekend. Me and Thea rode up with my friend Tiff, and then Jenny from Sincerely Jen met us there. And the place that's like local that I have bought domestics from, they were there. They had a really big booth, and they had some Juki domestics. So not like the semi-industrial, like a domestic that had like zigzag stitches and all that. And I was like, I think I might want to trade in my brother domestic for one of those. And I said to Tiff, okay, if you've watched Taylor Swift Eras Tour, she does like this. Okay. She's the face she makes. So I said to Tiff, I said, I think I'd like to trade in my brother for one of these Juki domestics because I am a Juki hoe. Thea heard me do it and she went, I'm a Juki hoe. You can't say it. The Jukis are just really good machines. Like, I really like them. But, I mean, I would say get the Thor. This is very expensive. Like, a lot more. But yeah. I was like, whoops. And he was like, why can't I say? I was like, it's just not a nice word. You can see Juki. I am amazing at parenting. Only use it for top stitching. Yeah, that's if you're not like if you well see here's the thing too. Some people have cylinder arms and they put the flatbed attachment on, and they like only use that. I would not get this to only use. It's way too powerful for like making everything. There's like the Texo 2750, and I think that would be an okay option. I know some people who like only have that one, and like it's this is a lot. Oh yeah, okay. So Rhea only uses her Thor with the flatbed. Yeah. Like because that's too much to only use. So yeah. No, it would be a good option. Yeah, and if you're only top stitching and binding, it's harder to justify like the higher price too. Water situation. Yeah, I am upstairs. This is upstairs. I don't know. The edges where the wall meets the floor that like I have now like thrown away the shelves still looks like wet, like moist. I hate that word. So I I don't know how long like maybe it was like that all the time, but it definitely originally was not like that. It just like has gotten worse over time. So Mike, yeah, damn. Mike has gotten like a raise, and the job he's working at too is like a raise on top of his raise. So hopefully we might be able to like get ahead and save to waterproof the basement. But I did tell him, I said, I just want to let you know if I get up in the second floor and I get situated and like I have everything working up there, I don't want to move out of it. And after we have been moving stuff, I think he's like agreed. So I was like, you know, we get the basement fixed, we can like make a room down there. So with just like some more finishing and doing a couple things, we could have like a decent bedroom and like a walk-in closet down there. And I've been like thinking up ways that like he could have like his own area down there for like playing guitar and things like that. So I was trying to figure out if we could put a pool table in the basement, but the one dimension is like 1.5 feet short to truly be able to, so that sucks. But yeah, and I would just want to like finish like the actual steps going down so it looks nicer. But long term, yeah. But I was like, if I'm ordering almost $2,000 worth of stuff from IKEA for up here, not moving. This Texo is the 4800 Pro. I want to get the mini, what's it called, Rhea? Is it the like small flatbed attachment? I want to get it because when I make the cat purses and stuff, I want to be able to just rest them on it. Man cave, but also it has to be our bedroom. But it's a very weird space. Like you go in the door and there's like a room and then like a little hallway with like another room. It's like a very weird L. But I'm like, bedroom, space, walk-in closet. It works in my head. Real nice. Our clothes is like all over the place right now too, so. Extension. Yes, I want it. I don't even know that this light is doing anything for me right now. Maybe it was. Extendable top stitching table. Yes, want it. I kind of feel also, depending on like which side you start for the binding, it helps the bag sit slightly differently when you flip it, but it's just me, like, I don't know. Potentially I could be like putting it in my head. I like doing it this way. So glad to see you sewing at your place. Have to run, check this out later. Hey, bye. Extendable was a lifesaver for me when top stitching a mammoth-sized tailor tote. Oh yeah. I still really need to make a new bag for my laptop and traveling, but I just keep buying templates and then I don't want to resize stuff. So like, I have a everyday tote and I'm like, I could just make another everyday tote, but then I'm like, well, what if I made a bigger Mr. Heckles? What if I made a bigger tailor tote? But I've decided I'm not going to make a bigger tailor tote because I kept the tailor inspired one that I made. That was my video. And basically when I don't fly with my laptop, I take it because my iPad still fits in it. So that's like I don't have my laptop with me, but I need to make a new one that fits my laptop. I think I'm gonna size up the Mr. Heckles. I think I'm gonna go to 115. Jenny did 110 and she said she thought that it would work. Oh my gosh, I should have made her bring it last weekend. I feel like, can you just bring it so I can like bring my laptop and see? Comparing the two binding fabrics, what's your preference? Waterproof canvas or the other? So for me personally, I'm gonna keep using the waterproof canvas. But I definitely suggest trying the other one because you might really like it. Not having to cut the like binding is real nice. Not gonna lie. And then like you don't have to do this. So they definitely both have their perks. I like not having to fold this over again. I think for me that's something I'd probably struggle with. But try them both. I accidentally bought the 1 inch, but I made the That's What You Got Me gift bag from Sincerely Jen, and I used some of it as ribbon for the handles, and it was really cute. So I'm gonna get more to do that too. I want to make a bunch of gift bags this year for Christmas. I think my mom has the one right now. Miss having a basement. When I lived in Michigan, my bedroom was the whole basement. It was the greatest. Yeah, I in high school, my mom bought a new house and I was like really pissy about it because I didn't like the bedroom I was gonna have, and the realtor was like, well, what if she had the basement? It was like finished. So yeah. I feel like there's a difference between it being your bedroom and the room you're in nonstop. Because I'm not gonna lie, just like having the windows. I mean, I'm all day in my office and all night usually, but yeah, having to move my stuff and having to buy everything new, and like literally today's what, the 25th. It flooded on the 3rd. And I have just been like in like displaced for weeks. It's been like not fun. I just owned my living room for like a week or so also. So yeah, it's been interesting. Can we talk a little business? How did you get started? Could you have done it without social media? Terrified of being on videos, but want to make this bag making business work. So I started January 2011, and I had an Etsy at the time, and I started out just making like, what did I do there? I was making a lot of like this fleece tie blankets for people for Christmas. And I had like, what did I do? I don't know. It's fine. I just like didn't go over as far when I was binding. I was making a lot of fleece tie blankets for Christmas for people, and I had like the squares that were like cut out. So and I was like hand sewing them and stuffing them and making cat toys. And I was like, oh, I'll put these on Etsy. And I was making like bookmarks and paw print gift tags. And then recycled t-shirt, like braided rope toys for dogs. And then a couple months later, my mom came to visit me because I didn't live up here at the time. And I had her bring me like her old sewing machine, and I got like $300 in taxes. And I bought a bunch of ribbon and webbing and hardware for cat and dog collars and leashes. And that's when I really started, like, truly started the Empurrium. But I was selling on Etsy, and Etsy drives traffic. But I'm really glad I'm not on there now. They actually kicked me off when I broke up with my ex-husband. I was going through it, you know, and I wasn't fast enough to ship orders, so yeah, got booted. Whatever. It was back in like 2015. So I used Etsy, and then like a year and a half later I had my son, and I'd be up all hours of the night feeding him, you know. I was using Instagram a ton, but Instagram was so different. So different back then. I got most of my business on there, and I was making mostly pet stuff, and I had like sponsors or like influencer affiliates, whatever we called them, sponsors back then. But they would post about my stuff, and I would send them stuff. So I was kind of had a good following on there. I got a lot of my orders from there. And then I had to take a break for a while. And then I was making cat toys for Meow Box and some other cat subscription boxes. And then I took a whole year off. Came back, started making cat toys again. And then I started making tumblers with epoxy. I'm so glad I don't do that anymore. I gotta sell all my stuff. If you know anyone in Northeast Ohio that wants a ton of tumbler making stuff. But I have my VIP group, and that's where on Facebook, like, I've really gotten, like, I've been growing that for just years and years and years. The YouTube is just something extra because I like teaching and stuff too, so I don't know, that help maybe. You just have to post in multiple places. I mean, sometimes I feel like I don't sell much at all, but so here's my lover one. I love it. This is the Barbara pink vinyl that just came out. And then this is Wizardry. But I used the fairy floss thread. The only problem with this lighting is like it's bright but not accurate. So there's that one. 20 years in accounting, I'm done. Oh. Wish I could make bag making my full-time business. Can't give up my salary and benefits. Sole provider for the family. Yeah, it's really hard. I don't have any benefits. Maybe if I eventually get married to my boyfriend I've been with forever. Yeah. It's fine. Long story. Rhonda, you can sell your bags in consignment shops or boutiques. I have a customer who sells my bags in Cuba. Customer first told me she was buying for her extended family. She bought 28 purses from me in one purchase. Then I found out she was selling them. It works for me. Oh, wow. Wow. So I have sold in a store before, and I had to pay like monthly rent and a percentage, and if I didn't sell enough, then like I owed them money. I didn't like that. I've looked into some other places too, and I just think right now it's not like worth it for me. I don't know. I do you can do like shows too. Sometimes people go into like doing a show and they're like, oh, I make so much money, and you might lose money at first. I mean, I still have bad shows. Like I had shows last year that I made like thousands and thousands, and then I had like one where I like sat there all day and made $200, and I'm like, it just happened. Okay, that's 2. What time is it? I need at least one more done. I'm not going very fast. I would like to get both of these done. Well, maybe I will. Yeah, I can. So this one I'm planning to keep because I finally put a Made at Sew Whatever studio tag in. I just really love it. It's so cute. I want to make it's another one that's pinky and blue. I want to make a purse pal that matches and use it to make my fabric hack purse pal video. And then this is the one that matches the purse pal I made a tutorial for. And I still have like 6 or 7 completely prepped. The mirror, yeah, it is weird. Like if I had this all the way open or closed or whatever you want to call it. Normally if I'm at my 1181 for live though, it won't be there won't be a mirror. This one is really cute. Okay. You make it home, Kira? Oh, okay. I was like, what are you talking about, Elmo? And I was like, oh yeah, okay. I didn't know if you weren't home yet. Okay, that's good. Good, good. Whoops. I'm so bad about throwing the threads all over the floor. The vacuum's right there. Oh, whoops, forgot to cut it. I'm a professional. Just remembered how that sound used to like scare the crap out of me. The little like clicky noise. I'm really excited because when I finish this cat toy order, I can just make bags all day, every day. Really looking forward to it. Kira, I used Lauren's new binding on the first one I did. And I'm just using waterproof canvas now. I already had it cut for all of these except for one. So that was perfect. I think you're really going to like it. Like, it's going to be so good for you. I don't know if I would use it all the time. Does it give it some oomph? Yeah. It's the 4 layers you get of it, I would say, is similar to the like 3 layers you make of the waterproof canvas because it is a little bit thinner. It's more like the weight of like water resistant canvas. But you have to fold it over on each side, so you end up with the 4 layers. Lauren had sent me the red, so I might end up using the red to bind my Reputation one, just so we can try it again. Folding it over, there was a spot where it like unfolded. I think it's something you just have to get used to, like everything else. Yeah, you can go back and watch me. It was the first one I did. Small world, April 15th. It was like the last day of school before summer vacation. Oh, dang. This vinyl, it is from Fabric Therapy, and it is a retail print. So it is available currently. I use the smooth vinyl. Their smooth vinyl is kind of thick, but they should have it on other bases too, depending on what you want. I have gotten it in woven also. I started binding this one 10 minutes ago. See if I don't just talk the whole time. That's what lives are for. Not that I'm done. I ran out of bobbin. I thought that was gonna happen. I have 5 half full fairy floss bobbins. My new setup, I'm going to have the like knife magnet strip things on a pegboard to hold my bobbins. I'm really excited. Come on. I slid it too far. And I broke my top thread. What the heck? Okay. Back. Thank you. Glad to say I'm not the only one who uses a screwdriver to open the plate for the bobbin case and remove the case. It's so tight. Yeah, and that way you're not like, it's a really good tool to do it. What is your thread holder on the front? And where did you purchase it from? Are you talking about the thread stand? Because it came with the machine. Thread holder on the front. Oh, or are you talking about when I'm holding the threads right here? There's this wooden block right here that is like stickied onto it. And it's there because Lauren, who I got this machine from, had a like wooden tabletop for it. And that is part of what held it on. So it's literally just a wooden square that's stuck to it, and I just like tuck the threads there. So I know it doesn't help, but like you could just stick something there to hold it. Got a new flatbed attachment from Recent Relics, and they included something like that for the flatbed, but plastic in the color you want. Oh yeah, I should get that. I want pink. I really wish there was like a seam marker on these two. I've got a piece of tape at 3/8 of an inch. The perk too of that other binding is if you're not very good at cutting this, like you don't have like a wobbly cutting seam. This would be real nice. It's definitely just a preference. It's so funny how from one side it looks so good and the other it's like, you okay? But again, it's the binding. And unless someone's completely flipping the bag out to look at it, they're not gonna, it's not gonna make a difference. And if you turn your bag inside out to check it, like, I don't think you like anything. Letting it glide is definitely way better than chop, chop, chop. Oh good, they brought the mail truck to my house. I scheduled a pickup and I was like, they better take it. Come on. Is it fast? This is a lot of thick vinyl. This is the first one that I've made the pocket out of vinyl. And then for the inside pocket, since it was vinyl, I cut one of the vinyl and one of waterproof canvas in the same like clear pocket version instead of like your full folded woven one. And I didn't put any interfacing on the vinyl on this front pocket. Real good. So I edge painted right here and on here for this one because it matches the purse pal I made and it was real pretty and edge painted. I thought about keeping this. I was gonna keep this set and then I was like, no, I'm gonna keep the Taylor Swift cat one. But I do really like it. Okay, I'm gonna do this one and then I'll have to go. It's my last fairy floss one anyways. Maybe next week I can do the video for the fabric hack purse pal to match it. My shoulder is killing me. Why am I leaving you down bad? Are you crying at the gym? I have to get Dom at 3. And oh shoot. The lady that's buying the kids' clothes is supposed to come at 3:15. Let me see if she messaged me. I don't. Okay, so Kira knows, but if you've ever sold on Facebook Marketplace, it is. Yeah. This lady like did the like auto hi, is this available? And I said yes. And then like an hour later, she said yes. And then I said, it is available. And she said, yes. And I was like, I quit. And then she's like, I'd like to pick it up. And I was like, okay, cool. Win. Okay, she has not messaged me yet. I didn't give her my address yet. Heard the mail truck door. Finish one strike while you've sewed 500 bags. I am on the 4th one and all I'm doing is binding and it's been 2 hours. So no, ma'am. What'd you make? I don't even know what I'm gonna make. I have no idea. And there's a Hex Reject drop tomorrow night. I don't think I'm gonna get to make anything for, which is like the 3rd drop in like a terrible admin. I know, I've had things like, and I know people understand, and I'm grateful for that, but I'm just like, ugh. Cool cube. Ooh. Can't wait to see it. Get that a lot on Facebook Marketplace, but it's usually a language barrier, and the time between answers is usually waiting for the translation of each other's response. Facebook should have an option to help. I don't think it was that couple. I think she's an older lady, probably. But I've been wanting to like go through the house and like destash our lives for a while. I was forced to do it real quick. So the library, which is where my bed is now, like that's our current bedroom. It was just like jam packed like of stuff. Like a doom room. Not just a pile, a room. So I had Thea's old clothes sizes 2T to like 7-8. And I had 5T to 10, 12 for Dom. So I finally sold the last size of boys' clothes. And then this lady does come get a size today. I'll be down 2 sizes of girl clothes. I still need to take pictures of 2 of hers, I think. It's just so much. Like, and like I sell them in size bundles just because I don't want to like go through and list everything separately. It's just easier. So I'll do like a good price, but like some of them like $100, but I'm not just gonna like give them away or anything, because I gotta buy them more clothes. So like the one bundle of Thea's clothes is like 120 pieces, and like some of the things are really nice too. So I'm like, but then you got like, oh, so often like someone will say they're coming and then they just don't show and they like ghost you, and I'm like, this is so stupid. It's wasting my time. That's why I only do porch pickup too. Like, I'm not gonna go spend my time going to meet someone and them not show. Can't do it. But so like there's just baskets and tubs of clothes in my living room right now. I donated a whole SUV full of stuff to the Salvation Army. Oh, I did not notch this. Hey, Nikki. Oh, you sent me a picture? Yay. I'll look as soon as I'm done. almost. My shoulder hurts really bad. Oh my gosh, I thought I messed this up. It bunched just the teeniest, tiniest bit. I'm not doing that again. Oh, it's just the... It's fine. It's for me. I don't even think you'll be able to tell by the time you flip it. It's like just the tiniest little stupid pleat. Okay, so I get my nails done, right? Partially so they look nice in videos. I've been having lifting, and my nail girl has been feeling like defeated because she feels like she's done something wrong. And I'm like, I wouldn't keep coming to you if I thought you were doing a bad job. It's me. Hi. My nails are the problem. I've always had a hard time having things stick right. So she tried dip polish. Not for me. And now I have to wait until Tuesday to go see her. She's talking about trying the hard gel. So I guess I'll have her try that, but like some of my nails are so short now. It's fine. I had to get a new set like a month and a half ago, and we did tips, and I think that is like part of where like all the crap started with the lifting. So I'm just gonna be like, just build them however you need to. They'll look better next time. I'm just like, gosh dang it. If I didn't murder squeeze the clips, they wouldn't break all the time. Emo nails. I feel like the dip wasn't thick enough for me, and that's why they just all started to like break. Emo acoustic, yeah. You have to color them with Sharpie. I thought about telling her like maybe like an extra coat of the dip would be great, but now I'm like, I don't think I want it again. Yeah, that's the problem. Like once the stuff comes off, then like you're left with like a long nail that's just gonna break right away. So it's fine. It is what it is. Not a big deal. I don't have anything like important coming up that I like really wanted my nails done for, so. one's almost done. I thought it was gonna run out. Definitely thought it was gonna run out. So tired. Gotta stay awake. See if it worked. What? Am I missing something? Oh. Ugh. Kira, did you even sleep last night? Because I remembered you had to get up real early or leave real early today. And I feel like when I got up, I don't think you had gone to sleep. Man, I'm telling you, it always looks real nice here when you're sewing, and then it's like, were you drunk? Oh. Yeah, I figured you didn't. Yay! Might pass out sending a message on another platform seems too much. Yeah. I had to lock my phone last night because I was trying to use it still, and I was like, I'm gonna like send a weird message to someone on accident if I don't quit. Okay. It's gonna be hard to turn too because this vinyl is big. But look how cute. Okay. He's so cute. With the bubblegum pink and the blue and the pink and the white glitter and the pastel rainbow thread. I just feel like I can't push the bag through as well either when my nails are like flimsy as like this. I need to take that all off, and then I'm just gonna have to trim the nail down. It's fine. I'm not mad at all that we tried the dip, but I had a feeling. But they were like, no, it's like stronger than normal polish and stuff, and I'm like, just don't think it's gonna be enough. Come on. Ugh. Yeah, I like the interior. Like, I used to do that all the time on stuff. But truly I had to do it because I ran out of pink and I was at Mormino. Come on. My shoulder hurts so bad. Here, are you gonna call Mike and tell him to come home from Chicago? Can you just push this bag out? Got it. cute. Oh yeah, you can just, the teeniest, tiniest ever pucker. Teeniest, tiniest pucker that ever existed. It's fine. It's mine. She's cute. So cute. And I will be making a matching purse pal for it. It's weird. When I look at my phone, it looks like the color, like the light is messed up more. Okay. Yay! All right, these are completely done now, so that's great. I can sell 3 of them. Love that. I still have to find the Speak Now. Oh, I gotta get this done. It is a custom order. I need to edge coat her moon dance that goes with it. Well, it's a different print. But at least I can finally be getting that out to her. And then the folklore one, I had done the green zipper, and then I found this webbing in the scrap drawer at Sew It Over Studio, and it goes with it so well. It's so good. Yep, so I don't know. Get those done soon as I hang them back up on the sewing table. I made a mess. It's all over my floor. Oh, it is on your Rosie. It is really cute. I can't believe the cats aren't hanging out. Well, thank you for hanging out with me. I'm glad I finally got to do a live. It has been way too long. I was like, in the whole month of April, I've only had 1 tutorial, 2 vlogs, and no lives. So I was like really sad. Yeah, it is weird seeing you move in the corner. But whatever. Yeah, so normally I'll have the camera like facing this way while I'm at the 1181. And that'll be good. I have a real good vision for up here, but I gotta get all this stuff from IKEA. All right, well, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna clean up the mess I made and work on cat toys for a tiny bit before I go get down. So, thank you. Bye.